Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Real Racing 3. I know this video is kind of late, should have been out on Friday, but it's kind of busy on Friday and Saturday, but here we are nonetheless. The brand new Singapore Grand Prix at Marina Bay is unlocked right now. It's free to play. As you guys can see, I've saved up a lot. I've saved up 3.5 mil. I've been caught out too many times in the past without enough money, and it was stress. But this time we're gonna try and do it all in one day. So let's pick a team, pick a driver. We've already got the Williams and the Ferrari of Charles Leclerc and George Russell. So now we're gonna pick the Haas and get them a good result. Because I feel like we just gotta do it. And I mean, here's the golden child, isn't he? We're gonna go for Mick. We're gonna go for Mick Schumacher and get him his first win because he hasn't won in Formula One yet. So let's do this. Complete the Singapore Airlines Grand Prix, and yeah, get an F1 car. Singapore tuning setup. Pretty simple. Free practice. It's good to be back in Singapore. Just need to get used to the heat. Well, don't really know about that, but yeah, let's go inside of the cockpit. Yeah, these guys are honestly so cringe, but yeah, let's get into it. I was pretty excited about this because for a change, I actually saved up enough. I was, proper stoked to get it. And yeah, let's warm up our tires to keep up pace with the driver ahead. So pretty simple. I feel like he says this is one of the more challenging tracks. It's not that bad. It's not that. I mean, even for a street circuit, it's not bad. Monaco is way more challenging than it is. So yeah, let's let's not waste any more time and just get straight into it. We just have to slipstream for 60 seconds, and one thing I've noticed immediately is the ride height, or like where the driver's sitting, the camera positioning inside the cockpit. Like the camera is so much lower than other cars, if that makes sense. Like in other cars, essentially you'd be sitting higher up so you can see more out of the car, but with this, I feel like the driver's just sitting super low, or like the car is just very tall and I can't really see much. I mean, just look at Ocon. I can barely see his wheels. Like I can just see at the top of them, and that's it. But like it's ridiculous. Look at braking. I can't see the curb on the inside there, like at all. I can't see anything, which is, I mean, I don't know how the game expects me to do this. This is honestly crazy. I've never really experienced an F1 car like this. There's a lot of slower cars, like different specs of motorsport racing where you can't really see out of the car in this game, which is, it's kind of a joke. I feel like in F1 though it's a bit more extreme. Like you need to see the curbs. Like I kind of struggled there, so I kept on running into Ocon. This is the first time I've ever experienced it, so I guess I just kind of have to warm up with it, deal with it. There's nothing really I can do. I might try and fiddle with the camera settings to try and make that a bit easier, because yeah, with this track I'm used to it a certain way. I'm used to driving the F1 car a certain way, so now this is a bit weird. But anyway, hey ho, we keep going. Have to keep an average speed of 178 or something, somewhere along those lines. So yeah, let's try it. We don't really need to do upgrades just yet, so running around in a stock horse, which is just extremely slow, but whatever. I feel like we could do this. This track is pretty fun, so I'm gonna go along a lap out of the final corner onto the main straight, completely flat out, staying towards the right hand side of the track. So I pushed myself a little bit there, braking into turn 1, going over the curb that I can't see, and I lost the car. Went into it a bit too aggressive, and turn 3 as well, if that is turn 3. Lost it there, couldn't see the curb, went over it too much and it spat me out, but that's fine. Down here into the straight, hit the wall a bit, can't see it. Down the straight, flying here towards the end of the first sector, braking first sector, we did a 34.5, hit the curb there. And I mean, just look at that, braking, the steering wheel comes right up into your face and you just cannot see anything. It's ridiculous there. I didn't really expect the Ferrari to be that slow out of the corner. Bumped into him a bit, hit the brakes and waits for the corner, because there was a shadow there. I do tend to turn into that shadow quite a lot here because I'm used to driving at night. But anyway, we move on through one of my favorite sectors there, down onto this main straight. There's a little black strip in the road, you can't see it now, but that's the time for the second sector, 108, eventually pushing it, and We're into a wall, we hit a little wall, straight into reverse. I mean, we were flying though, so I think we'll be able to keep this average speed. And essentially, you can see I was pretty fed up. I kind of changed the camera settings and everything because I was like, can I find something to like raise the camera a bit? Because I felt like a blind man. I fully could not see what I was doing. I know I keep repeating myself, but it's just, it's so frustrating. It's so alien to try and do this when you're not used to it. You can see for the first time in this lap, we're actually below what we're required to do. The sector is pretty fast though, so we might be able to just get it, and we do. As we cross the line, we went over the threshold that allowed us to complete the event, and that is the second goal of stage 1 completed, done and dusted. 253 XP for Mick, not too bad. I was to be honest, I wanted to max out Mick, 900 Motorsport Dollars, yeah. I wanted to max out Mick so I can do the invitational series with him, but I sat in that house for a split second and I realized I'm definitely not going to pick Mick, so I don't know who to pick. Leave in the comments who you guys want me to drive as in the invitational series, because I'm kind of veering towards Max now, because I mean, it's the Red Bull, why not? Yeah. So now we have to draft for at least 3 kilometers. This is the third goal, the third out of 4. We're almost done. Yeah, let's get into it. We've got a McLaren with Lando Norris directly ahead of us, and I'm gonna just draft him. He's like right here. You can see I'm using bonnet cam. I'm not using cockpit cam as usual, and that's one thing you don't see in cockpit cam. The camera kind of like zooms back to like give you the impression of speed when you're slipstreaming, which is, it's a cool feature, but I mean, it's not that useful. I'd kind of like a DRS button. We're racing 3, please. But we keep moving. We've slipstreamed for a kilometer now behind Lando. We're almost done with 3. We're like halfway there now. It's been pretty simple. Lando's been quite easy. This way of driving is okay. Personally for me, I don't really like it, so I went back to the old way, because even though I can't see the curbs, this is just natural to me and I just enjoy it. And I feel like when you play a game, you have to use whatever you're comfortable with and whatever you enjoy doing. And I mean, there we completed the goal, but yeah, I feel like you should just have it set up to whatever is comfortable for you and what you're good at, so that you can, you know, maximize that instead of trying to waste time, improve. No one wants to improve. Be average. It's good. But yeah, 900 more, 9,900 Motorsport Dollars more. Yeah, barely getting paid, but whatever. We're on to the last goal of stage 1, and we just have to drive past 3 people. Seems simple enough. Yeah, let's get straight into it. If you saw on the right there, I was busy pressing the throttle quite a lot. I've kind of gotten into the habit of doing that, because sometimes in this game when you press on the throttle, it won't recognize, and then when the race starts you aren't accelerating, you're kind of just chilling. So I like to play around with that to make sure that it recognizes my fingerprint there. I've gotten past Lewis Hamilton, I've gotten past my teammates, a little bit of contact there as well, but you know, whatever. It's Nikita, I'm not surprised. And Yuki, I tried to get past him here. The sector is very small. You can get 2 cars here, but yeah, I was just pushing passion too much. And eventually we get Yuki. Before we even get down that main straight, we didn't even complete a lap. I don't even think that was a sector, to be honest, but that is stage 4 out of goal 1. I mean, what? Goal 1 out of stage 4. I said the same thing. Goal 4 out of stage 1 completed. Another 9,900 Motorsport Dollars. And yeah, that is stage 1 completed. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the incredible support you guys have shown on the how to gain time at Singapore Grand Prix. Yeah, that video was so much fun to make. I'm going to obviously make more videos of that type with Formula 1 tracks specifically, but if you guys want to see other tracks, let me know and I will definitely do that. Yeah, peace.